We know that people who are more active on a regular basis have better health outcomes. Hi, I'm Robin Callister. I'm a Professor of Human Physiology at the University of Newcastle. People who are more active lead healthier lives. So those who are more active are less likely to get all of the major diseases, and those who do more exercise attain more benefits than those who do only a little bit. So we know that people who are less active are much more likely to be depressed or to have more severe depression, whereas those who are more active, we know that exercise can lead to a reduction in their depression. So our current recommendations are to do 30 minutes at least 5 days a week, ideally every day, and preferably an hour a day rather than 30 minutes a day. But the other thing that's changed in our recommendations is they're also now recommending that we do resistance training twice a week. And that's to try and increase strength. And you can do that with your body weight, sit-ups and push-ups and those old-fashioned exercises, just body weight squatting down and getting up. All of those things are resistance exercise, and they help to build your strength. So sitting's not that good for you because while you're sitting, you're not activating your muscles. And the longer your muscles go without being active, they start to switch into a sort of a different state of action. And one of the consequences of that is that they don't use fuel, so they're not using as much energy. And in particular, they change the way your body uses glucose. And it shifts it in a way that increases your risk of type 2 diabetes. And because that's now such a common problem in Australia, that's one of the things that we're really trying to avoid. And ideally, every 30 minutes, get up and move around for 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, so if you haven't been active, how do you start? So the first thing is to set some goals about how you're going to change your activity level. But it's also smart to not be so ambitious at the beginning that you know you're going to fail. So you want to set goals that you think you can achieve. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to use a device to monitor your activity, like a pedometer, something that will count the steps that you do. And so what you can do to start with is wear a pedometer and just see how many steps you do each day, the way you're living your life at the moment. And then you can set a target for, next week. Okay, I'm going to start on a Monday and I'm going to increase the number of steps I do each day by 1,000. And then as the weeks go on, you can keep upping your target. So where do you want to get to? Well, current recommendations are for people to do at least 10,000 steps per day. If you can walk fast or jog or run, then you're going to get your step counts up much faster, and so you can be more ambitious in your target. And one of the things that exercise does in relation to smoking is make you aware of the fact that you may become breathless very quickly. And so that continually helps to remind you that smoking is not a good thing for you. And there have been a number of studies that have shown that people who are more active find it easier to quit smoking. And I think it's because it provides that extra reinforcement. Okay, so the big challenge for all of us to be more active is to stick with it. So set your goals, aim to do something every day, keep a record so that you know whether you're doing it, and you can do it. Everybody can do it. It takes a positive attitude.